Hi guys, alright, so, I know I still owe you my update, but, and today is about the breastfeeding, part 2 in our plan, but I just wanted to also let you guys know how things kind of went today. As many of you guys know, I had a doctor's appointment at 8:30 this morning. He said everything looked okay. He said, the measurement, because somebody wrote that, how could I not want to know the measurement of my cervix? And because without knowing it, I can't Google it. So that's why I don't want to know. And he was very honest. He said, yeah, everything looks good. So he said, I'm sending you to work for 2 hours. Of course, he gave me a note right there and then that said, that for today that I was only allowed to work 2 hours. So I went back and saw him after my 2 hours, and there was no changes. So he said that's good. But he also asked if I was given a hard time about the 2 hours. I said I didn't even see my boss. I left it on his desk, and that was it. And that was my plan, and I'm happy I did that. So tomorrow morning I go back at, actually he's meeting me at his office at 6:30 in the morning, so that way I can go in at a more normal because it's April vacation, so I go in the morning, which definitely is really hard to do when you normally work second shift. Yeah, so that's why I'm beyond exhausted. But yeah, so back to what I was trying to say. So we've got that, and then yeah, I normally go in for 7, so he's going to see me at 6:30, and I'm going to work 3 hours tomorrow. Yeah, 3 hours tomorrow. And of course, he's going to measure everything again, and then then I will see him after, which will be at, I gotta work, so that's 10. Yeah, so 10. So I see him, yeah. It's all written down. Brain is like, because we're looking at a new car, and didn't want to do that today, but my husband dragged me out there to do that, so my brain is beyond fried because I got all this other information, and it's a little stressful right now. But I get why, because I'm really picky about the colors of the cars. I hate the color red. So he just wanted to make sure that I was happy with the color before signing anything. But anyways, back to on topic. And then the Wednesday, see him at the same time, but I work 4 hours, and if I do well, he said he wanted to see me again on Thursday and do the same thing and then be done, checking as much as we are. But I can't remember. So I'll ask him tomorrow. But I think that's what he said, even though I think it was different than what he said yesterday. But I don't care. He knows right now I'm just working day by day. So we're doing good. So just quickly, you guys have all seen, I'm going to put the video below, or the link below, for our baby buys. All of that pretty much is stuff that we got to prepare for breastfeeding and our planning, because that was a part 2 of it. Now, the things I still need to get to help ensure that we are successful, biggest thing is I am trying to not put so much pressure on myself to do it. Because I think that's part of the reason I failed. I know everyone's going, oh, there's such a big support system here, but I need to make it okay with myself that if I don't, I've tried everything, and if it just doesn't work, it doesn't work, and it's okay. So, there's nothing wrong with formula. It's, it's what it, all that matters is the baby's being fed. That's all that matters to us. So, but the biggest problem we've had is that my milk takes forever to come in at the beginning. So after doing, well, I didn't really do any research on it. When Tiny was in for Failure to Thrive, in July of 2011, yes, 2011, that lactation specialist had us try the, oh my gosh, NSS, or I don't know. The NSS? I don't know. My brain is fried. It's the nutritional, or it's the supplemental nutritional system. I think so. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, and please don't put mean comments below, because watch the 2 videos before this and you'll understand that there's a lot going on. But anyway, so we're going to use that because more than likely formula will be needed. My colostrum is not enough, and then I don't get enough sleep, which then it's a vicious cycle of I'm not getting even any sleep because the baby's waking up every half hour to eat, and it's just, it becomes a very bad situation, because it happened with my daughter, and then we've already said if the baby goes down a pound, instantly we're using formula. We're not playing around waiting for a pediatrician, and they're okay with that. The hospital is perfectly fine with that because they understand what we went through with her. We don't want to do that again. But instead of cup feeding the colostrum, we're going to do it that way with the system, so it's still, essentially, it does the job of 2 things. Because there's only, unfortunately, it's a small hospital, so there is only 2 breast pumps. And what happened with her was that one of them was being used by somebody that the baby was still there for jaundice. So there was one that was between myself and a mom that had twins. So it just wasn't working for either one of us. So this way I wouldn't need the pump, so I don't need to bring my pump, and I don't need to use their pump, so it still stimulates the breast, which then increases milk production, but then the baby is also getting what it needs. So that's the biggest thing that we are doing. The other thing is I'm gonna try it. You know, I understand from talking to the lactation consultant, she said don't expect it to be like the miracle pill, because I did try the Funny Greek, I tried the Blessed Thistle, I tried the mother's milk. I tried everything that was very, very natural. I'm one that I'd rather try natural before chemical or prescription. Nothing helped enough, so we are going to try the placenta encapsulation, because even like the lactation consultant said, she's like, it might help, might not. I said, but at least I've tried it. If it doesn't work, oh well, I tried it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Yeah. So that's and then another thing that it's kind of simple and stupid, kind of. I told my husband today, because I'm making a wish list, because our friend had the idea that, you know, she's like, you know, I understand it's your 3rd baby, so you really don't want to do a registry. She's like, but you do need stuff for baby. And I said, yeah, we do need stuff for baby. So she said, you know, put stuff, you know, that you need. So we did do one on Babies R Us, but then I gave my husband another list of things that, you know, it feels weird saying to people, hey, this is what I need. And one of them being is I want a tumbler, you know, that's over 20 ounces so I can fill it with water, but I want it where I can put pictures in it. And I know somebody's going to say, oh, they leak. Well, I have we gave one to my mom, and all we did is we laminated it, but we also told her when she washes it, you just pull that out, wash it,